There are many kinds of food that people eat nowadays.
Like pizza, burger, vegetable or fruit. Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am Yen Bukha.
I am Odalia.
We are from grade 9 of Dewey International School.
The food production industry takes fruit and vegetables. Food production range from minimal processing such as cleaning and packaging. More and more food is moving across the border for the combination of social, economic and technological reasons.
Since the Second World War and especially in the last 3 decades, the global trade of goods has rapidly increased.
However, global food production is incredibly efficient. The world farmer produce enough food to feed 1.5 times the global population. They enough to feed 10 billion, and we are at 7.6 billion currently.
My name is Dewey and my father and we are talking to you the experience you learn will never return. Deforestation, clearance, clear cutting or clearing is the removal of a forest or stand of trees from land which is then converted to a non-forest use.
Cambodia has one of the world's highest rates of deforestation, losing a connected cut-sized area of trees in just 1 city. One of the most dangerous and unsettling effects of deforestation is the loss of animal and plant species due to the loss of habitat. 70% of Earth's land animals and plants live in forests, and many cannot survive the deforestation.
Let's save the planet by planting more trees. This has been our reporter. My name is Dewey.
My name is Dewey.
And we hope you have a little understanding of our topic.
Hello, my name is Terry.
Hello, my name is Heng. We are from Dewey International School, grade 6A.
This year we have decided to join the Global Natural History Day under the topic of possibility of predictability.
Our topic is our future, a hostile planet. Earth's average annual surface temperature has increased as a result of floods, droughts, heat waves, and other climate effects. These are due to human activities like the burning of fossil fuel for energy, greenhouse effect that human activities have caused. According to what he said, it's very hard to predict the weather day by day. Sometimes it's getting too hot or it's difficult for plants and animals to survive. People should avoid doing activities that affect to the laws of nature. We should pay attention to everything around us.
This area is full of litters. As we have mentioned, burning litter causes air pollution and make climate change. There is a better way to get rid of the litter and make our planet healthier.
I'm from grade 4 from Dewey International School. I have participated in this competition called Global Natural History Day. I have participated in this competition with my partner.
Good afternoon, my name is Sitha. I am from grade 4 from Dewey International School. Today we would like to present you our topic called the effect and causes of the earthquake. As the result, people could survive by preparing emergency stuff like medkit, first aid, flashlight, battery, radio, food cans, cotton, gloves, and other emergency items. People should know thereby the earthquake alarm that show there will be an earthquake in their area. They be preparing as much as possible before the earthquake happens.
Thank you very much for listening to our topic.
Hello, my name is Lee Sukhe.
And my name is Melissa.
We are non-graders from Dewey International School and American curriculum.
In this video, we're going to talk about the destruction of agricultural productivity due to climate change.
These include processes such as variation in the solar radiation, variation in the Earth orbit, variation in the albedo, and changes greenhouse gas concentration.
Human activity is the main cause of climate change. People burn fossil fuel and convert land from forests to agriculture.
Climate change is already affecting agriculture, with effects unevenly distributed across the world.
Future climate change will likely negatively affect crop production and increase the risk of food insecurity for some vulnerable groups such as the poor. Climate change affects agriculture in a number of ways, including through changes in average temperatures, rainfall, and climate extreme, example, heat waves, changes in pests and diseases, changes in atmospheric carbon dioxide and ground level ozone concentration, changes in the nutritional quality of some foods, and changes in sea level.
In the long run, the climate change could affect agriculture in several ways. In terms of productivity, the quantity and quality will gradually decrease from time to time, and there will also be changes in the agricultural practices. Soil drainage and soil erosion will also likely to occur as a result of environmental. So this is it for our presentation.
Thank you so much GNHD for giving us this opportunity. We had so much fun making this video and we highly hope that you will consider us.
We're looking forward to seeing you soon.
Hello everyone, my name is Plai Sinjin and my name is Hasin. We are from grade 4A in Dewey International School. And our topic is the cause of tornado. Tornado is a strong rotating column of air extending from the base of cumulonimbus cloud to the ground.
Luckily, there are warning systems for natural disaster.
Modern weather system warn people about weather conditions that may create tornado and blizzard. All of these systems help us prepare for natural power.
Hi, my name is Thongsuponari. I'm from Dewey International School. I'm grade 4 student.
Hi, my name is Anitu. I'm from Dewey International School. I'm grade 4 student.
Today, our topic is the menace of human life in Cambodia. HIV transmissions occurs mainly in secure partnerships, where one partner has engaged in high-risk behaviors. With status. B. Statistics also show that new HIV infections in children aged from 0 to 14 years old. In order to achieve that goal of the government to a 90-90-90 targets, authorities have to educate and disseminate information to schools and to public places about the menace that HIV will bring to the next generations.
Hello, my name is Josephine. Hello, my name is Hong Lisa. We are studying in grade 4B at Dewey International School, American Curriculum. Today we're going to talk about the rainfall dispensation. According to the travel dispensation in 2000 to 2005, show that the dispensation in Brazil was higher than in Australia, and also Cambodia was higher than Democratic Republic of Congo. In 2000 to 2012, show that the dispensation in Brazil was higher than China, and Canada and the United States was the same amount. Now let's talk about the disadvantages of the dispensation. There are many injuries among of carbon dioxide emission and soil erosion, as well as the destruction of forest habitat.
Soil erosion, the roots of plants enter soil to the ground. When deforestation occurs, topsoil erosion increases because there are no roots to hold the soil in place and no vegetation to break the force of falling rain. According to the World Wildlife Fund, half of the world's topsoil has eroded away within the past 150 years. Erosion washes soil into nearby waterways. It can make the water dirty, so it affects the humans when they use and also fish in the water. It affects the farmers' crops too. Climate. The trees also affect our climate. When the trees were cut, the weather would change to hot.
Hey, how's your day going?
Oh no, don't get me started. I'm dying right now.
Why?
Well, it's exhausting when I'm not at home or at school, especially when I'm traveling around. My whole body is submerged in sweat. Sometimes I got sunburned too.
Well, sorry, that's too bad.
Hi, I'm Lion.
I'm Kanika. We're a 9th grader from Dewey International School, American Curriculum. Because of this problem, that's why we come up with the topic, which is rising heat could trigger death and destruction.
Rising heat. What causes rising heat? Let's find. Surprisingly, farming takes part as well. Cattle, especially livestock, produce methane, and methane is 25 times stronger than CO2, and they are responsible for nearly a tenth of all.
As we know that heat affects all living things on Earth, especially we humans. Heat could give us heat stroke.
Some of heat stroke symptoms are headache, dizziness, and fainting. It can also cause some serious health disease such as asthma, heart disease, lung cancer, and skin cancer. For example, Cambodia is a warm country. We are now having problems with heat. Basically, in these 2 months, April and May, are known as dry season. The heat climbs up about 40 degrees Celsius.
Kids. Now, you can know the front and the back of nature law, as well as how to build with it. What you should know next is that individual actions make larger change. So, let's put our hands together and combat rising heat.
Last but not least, we both want to thank GNHD for giving us this opportunity to learn about nature, science, especially about major problems like rising heat.
Hello everyone, my name is Namote and my partner. We are from secondary in Dewey International School.
Ocean, lakes, river, and other inland water can naturally clean up a certain amount of pollution by dispersing it harmlessly.
Imagine this as an ocean, and this is a food. If you put a tiny drop of pollutant, it is not noticeable because there are more water than pollutant. The pollutant is being dispersed.
However, if we put more pollutant, the water will turn dark.
The chemical in the ink could very quickly have an effect on the quality of water. This, in turn, could affect the health of the plants, animals, and humans who depend on water.
Professor John Ross said that access to clean water is a central stabilizing force on societies.
As Merriman said, Earth we abuse and the living things we kill. In the end, take their revenge, for in exploiting their present, we are diminishing our future.
Hello, my name is Sim Samrat and my partner is Lee Bun Long. We are Ingresic from Dewey International School Elite Battambong. We are interested in participating in Global Natural History Day 2019 on topic Natural Disaster in Battambong. Data and information we use both research methodologies, secondary data, news reports, books, reports from relevant department, primary data, field at Banan District. In our field visit at Banan District, we identify the basic need of daily living, and we also identify the main activities and the precaution of the thunderstorm and lightning. តើអ្នកមានយល់អំណត់ពីខ្យល់កន្ត្រាក់និងរន្ទះ
មានយល់ថាមកពីបណ្ដាមានខ្យល់កន្ត្រាក់និងរន្ទះច្រើនអញ្ចឹងមកពីស្រុកយើងវាអស់ព្រៃឈើអញ្ចឹងវាអត់មានអីទប់ស្កាត់ពេលមានភ្លៀងមកវាបង្កឲ្យមានខ្យល់កន្ត្រាក់និងរន្ទះច្រើនមកពីស្រុកយើងវាអត់មានព្រៃឈើ
Third, research question. Fourth, research methodologies. And finally, solution and recommendation. Our solution and recommendation are below. More aware of the announcement to the weather forecast. Precaution before and when likely to happen. First aid assistance when injured. Equipment used to prevent lightning such as lightning arrestor. For more detail, we hope to discuss in the competition. Thank you. See you in Shanghai.
A pleasant day, everyone. My name is Raipach.
My name is Kim Hill.
We're from grade 4 in Dewey International School.
Our topic is about the supernova effect.
We are here to present our topic, which is the supernova effect. First, let us know what the so-called supernova. The bright star is an alkaline star. At last, not anymore. The brilliant point of which is the explosion of a star that has reached the ends of its life.
Thank you everyone for listening and watching our video.
Hello, we are from Dewey International School, 8th grader. My name is Tan Su Im.
And my name is Rasi.
Together in this video, we would like to discuss the topic Alteration of plastic trash. Following the theme of GNHD 2019, foreseeability and unpredictability. There are over 7 billion people using plastic, Most of it are bags and bottles. This is polluting the environment. Not only that, it takes a long time to decompose. Right now, there are about 160,000 plastic bags being made every second, and only 9% of all plastic are being recycled. The rest ends up in landfill. This is so dangerous because it can going to be in the ocean, river, and beach source, causing marine lives to be at risk.
Rivers and parts of the oceans are now filled with plastic. It is very harmful to marine life, as sea animals mistaken plastic for food, or that they would be caught in some plastic product.
Burning plastic also releases heavy metals and toxic chemicals such as dioxin.
This kind of plastic is harmful to the environment, especially the oceans that are filled with marine life. We can still use plastic, but we must stick to the rules of 3 R's, which is reduce, reuse, and...
So this is it. We would like to say thank you to the teachers and friends for assisting us in this project. Also, thank you to GNHD for creating this competition
and giving us a chance to find out more about plastic trash.
Goodbye.
My name is Australia. We are come from grade 4B of Dewey National School, American Curriculum. Today we're going to tell you about Coupling Mountain.
The mountain can be the place to go cruise as a wildlife tourist or a natural place of tourists to enjoy. Not only that, the trees that grow in the mountains can provide food for the wildlife and humans.
Not too long, the mountain can also provide food and reduce heat. At present, people are actively working to destroy the mountain. In order to avoid mountain breakage, there should be ways to correct, such as not cutting down the forest, the mountain, the hillside, so on. We shouldn't destroy the mountain and cherish our natural treasures to the last lifetime. And our conclusion is, in the future, it will have no more mountain, because the people in our countries now is significant. That's all about our time.
The last, we want to say thanks to all of you for enjoying our topic. Goodbye.
Hello, my name is Vincent. Hi, my name is Gia. We are from grade 4B Dewey International School. Today we are going to talk about water pollution in Thailand. Pollution is a contaminating of natural environment that causes birth and death. Pollution can take the form of chemical substance or abstain from flushing contaminated liquid, pill, drunk, or medication down the drain. This substance contains scores of toxic material that destroy the liquidity of natural water system. Insects use the recommended disposal methods. The subtle element of this material may freely end up in the ocean, lake, or river. Desisting from this habit can considerably prevent water pollution in the U.S.
The last we want to say thank you for watching our video. Bye bye.